Hi friends, this is Aura from Aura Plays Games, and today I'm back with another tutorial. Today we will be making this dress that I'm wearing. It is a Christmas themed Santa dress, and I am drawing inspiration from a lot of the Christmas themed clothing items that you can find in the Able Sisters shop right now. I'm sure that if you're playing Animal Crossing you have seen them, but maybe you have hesitated on whether or not you should be buying them. Well, I think you don't need to buy it because you can totally make this dress. It's super easy, so let's get started. First of all, you want to be selecting the balloon hem dress, and right after that we will just always want to be starting off with a clean slate. So I'm just using the basic color scheme for now, and you just want to go ahead and select the white color and use the fill bucket tool and just wipe clean all the surfaces of all the different sides of this dress to start with, so that everything is fresh to start. And then we will be starting with our first color, and this is gonna be the main red that is used in most parts of this outfit. So you can kind of play around with the hue and vividness and all that, but you don't have to worry too much in the beginning. You could just use the red that is already given to you, and then you could adjust it as you go. So we will start from the bottom of this dress, and we're going to be creating the wave pattern on the bottom. And so you just want to count from the bottom, and you see there are 3 pixels before we start right in the center of this dress, and then we are creating this wave pattern. I have tried different lengths of this wave, I've tried different widths of this wave, and I finally settled on what we are doing right now. Of course, you are more than welcome to experiment with different shapes of the wave to your liking. So basically it's the same thing on the left side and the right side. And please do note, we are working on the back side of this dress first. It's always easier to do the back side first before doing the front side. If you started off in the front side, no fear, you can always copy and swap and go to the back side as well. I just filled the dress with this red color using the fill tool, and as you can see I am adjusting the color of the red because it was a little bit too bright and kind of in your face. And when you think of Christmas red, it's a little bit more refined, it's a little bit darker, so that is what I have done with this red right now. And then I am taking the brown color, just going right underneath the center and drawing a straight line, and that is the main part of the belt of this dress. And so as you can see, I'm just using the brown and beige color that has been given, and afterwards playing around with the hue and vividness and brightness. If you want to use the exact same colors, you can refer to what I am using, but I highly encourage you guys to experiment and try different shades as well. I was just going for something that looks like a brown belt, and I just have something a little bit lighter in the middle just to give some little variation and depth to this belt. So now we will just be working on the collar. So go back and select your white color and use that pen tool, and as it is the case with any color that you will be creating on Animal Crossing's Pro Design tool, you just kind of have to experiment with it. But as you can see, what I'm doing right now I'm doing exactly the same thing on the left and right side, so you can go ahead and just copy what I am doing right now. And after I have the outline, I just use the fill tool to make everything easier and go faster and just fill in all of those other spaces with the same color white. Next, I am selecting a darker shade of red just to give some shading and just something a little bit more interesting to this dress. So first off, just adding some shading to the color of this dress, and there's no pattern or anything like that, but I'm just following the outline of the color right now, and just doing little dots here and there, following the outline, and then going to the bottom and drawing a straight line. And right now the darker shade of red is a little bit too dark to my liking, but we can always change that color later on, so I would highly encourage you to just use something that makes it easier for you to see first, and then you can always go ahead and change up the color later on. So after you add the shading to the color of the dress, as you can see, I'm just adding some lines to the bottom of this dress where we see the wavy part. I'm using the second most thickest tool of the pen tool, second most thick version of the pen tool, and just drawing lines from basically the top part of the bottom part of this dress, and then just hitting the wave part that starts on the bottom there. Hopefully I'm making sense, guys. Sorry, sometimes it's hard to do this when you're recording, but anyhow, I think you guys get the idea. You see what I'm doing right now. And so after I do that, I do lighten up this shade a little bit, playing with the brightness a little bit and also the vividness, so that it feels a bit more natural. Because if you choose something that is too much of a contrast, it could kind of look off, but if it's like just enough, it gives you a little bit of something else. It just makes the dress pop a bit more, and so that's what we are doing right now. And that's basically it for the back side of this dress. If you have made it this far, you are halfway there basically. It should be super easy from this point actually. So before we go to the front side, we also want to add some shading to the white part of this dress on the bottom there. So as you can see, I've created a very whitish gray color, and I'm just continuing that line that you see that we have created with a darker shade of red, and just continuing that in the white part of this dress on the bottom there, just so that we see some continuation of that dress, and that line going down, because if it's suddenly stopped, it might look kind of like strange and unnatural. So that's why I've got that very light gray color. It's not the original gray color of this color palette. It's a little bit lighter than that. Now you want to go ahead and flip and copy don't forget to flip and copy this design to the front side of the dress, and then you get this. And yeah, already it is looking pretty good. I mean, you could just stop here if you wanted to, but I'm just gonna go ahead and add some details with some white buttons, change up the color a little bit since it's the front part of this dress, and also play around with the belt since it's the front of this dress. So I'll be adding a buckle. So for the color, I am just adding maybe like a couple pixels here, as you can see, 1 pixel each on both sides, and now I've added 2 more, so 2 pixels have been added on the left and 2 on the right so far. And then I'm just gonna be adding 1 more line that is going to make the color of the front part just pop out a little bit more, so it feels a little bit more natural. And next I'm just gonna use the circle tool, and I'm just gonna count 2 pixels from the color down and just draw in those buttons, so that we have that. Next, we're gonna be working on the buckle of this dress. I am not using the yellow that's been provided. I am going 1 hue to the left and playing around with the brightness and the vividness, and then I'm just looking at the center of this dress right down the middle, and I am just going around it with this yellow color. You could leave it like this so that you can kind of see the belt showing in the back, but I'm actually gonna fill my buckle a little bit with a darker shade of this yellow. Actually it's a little bit lighter, sorry, a little bit lighter, and I'm gonna fill that in, and there you have it basically for the front and back side of this dress. And yeah, if you wanted to leave the sleeves white, you could in theory stop here, but I'm just gonna continue on with the red color that we have going, and so this should be super easy too. You're just gonna be counting 3 pixels up and lining the sleeves with this darker shade of red, and then you're gonna be filling the top half with the brighter shade of red. And the last part that we're just gonna be doing is count 2 pixels from the left, and then just drawing in a line that's gonna go straight to the top with this darker shade of red, and then I'm counting 2 pixels and repeating this process throughout the whole length of the sleeve right now, and it just kind of continues that the line kind of feeling that you have on the front and back side of this dress. And this is really easy, so after you're done that, you just need to copy the sleeve and put it on the other side, and we're done. We are absolutely done, guys. So that was super easy, wasn't it? It didn't take that long at all, so I hope you guys will enjoy this dress, because I think you really liked the easy Christmas tree sweater tutorial, and if you guys like that, I think you guys would like this tutorial as well. So I hope you guys have some clothing options for the holiday season. I can't believe that already Christmas is just around the corner, and so I hope this dress can get you in that festive mood. I'm just playing around with the the belt. And ta-da! We are done! Yay! I like it a lot, and I'm wearing this Santa Claus hat that I got from the April Sister shop. It was 2,000 bells, and it goes very well with this outfit, so you guys might want to check that out. And yeah, I don't know if you guys have been doing any decorating for the holiday season. I have made a couple items so far, like that snowflake wreath over there in the back side of this room, and this holiday candle, but I hope I can make a couple more items. I need to run around more on my island and pick up ornaments to do that, but we will continue this journey, so I hope you subscribe and you follow this channel so that you can be updated and you can see what I'll be doing on my island, going home island. We are having a lot of fun. If you haven't watched other videos on this channel yet, I have tons of videos of me playing Animal Crossing, New Horizons, and also the DLC Happy Home Paradise, and it's tons of fun. So please do join our growing community by subscribing to this channel. Yeah, so what did you guys think of this tutorial? Was it easy? Do you like how the dress turned out? Are you gonna try any variations with this dress? Please let me know in the comments below. And if you did make this dress, I really hope that you enjoy it a lot. And let me know if there's any other pro design tutorials that would be helpful for you guys. I really love sharing these tips because I don't have Nintendo online, and so I feel like for all of us out there who want to have custom designs but can't like access all the awesome designs made by other people, hey guys, we can totally make it. You can totally make it by yourself and have tons of fun. So I hope to see you guys back on this channel super soon, and until then, take care guys.